Hello everyone. In today's video, I thought of doing something a little bit different. Recently, I've seen a lot of people make this lotus pond out of various materials, so I thought to try something on these lines. I start off by making the water or pond scenery. I use some scrap piece of wood for this. I first begin by painting it with white gesso. Once this is dry, I use acrylic paint to paint it. I paint the outsides dark blue and use various shades of greenish blue to paint the rest of it. I start off with a darker shade of blue on the outside and gradually lighten the shades as I come towards the center of the square. I also mix in yellow paint along with the green for the center. Once this is done, I use a combination of a cotton ball and cellophane wrapper to add in more details. For the last part, I painted lotus leaves using a darker shade of green, although you can't see much of this in the end. I then begin by making the boat. I flatten some clay and cut off a leaf shape for the base of the boat. I then take a coil of clay, flatten it and cut off the excess edges to make the sides of the boat. I also add in wooden texture using my silicone tool. I then stick this around the boat. I also add in a few panels in the boat. For the paddle, I take a coil of clay, flatten it and cut off the excess. I then make a small rectangle and stick it on the end of the paddle. I stick all this into place. For the lotus leaves, I flatten some clay and cut it into circles. I then cut out small triangles from them. I place them on a sponge and use a credit card and make to divide the leaves into several portions without actually cutting them. The sponge helps in bending the leaves and creating some curve to them. I make more leaves like this of varying sizes. I finally stick all this onto my square panel. For the actual lotus flower, I take small balls of clay, roll them into a slight roll and flatten them with my clay pointy tool against my thumb. I finish one petal and I arrange it into a circle and pinch the edges together. I make a few like this. Onto the painting, I paint the leaves various shades of green and in a little yellow. I paint different leaves with different shades of green and yellow. In the end, I also water down some green paint and dab it onto the leaves, dabbing off any excess with a tissue. I paint the edges of the leaves with a yellowish green paint. I take a small brush and paint in the veins of the leaves. I then paint in the boat using various shades of brownish black. I then go on to paint the flowers a pink shade and add in darker pink to the edges. I also add in a lighter pink to the center. I glaze the entire pond here and let it dry. Still wet, I add in a little sprinkle of green glitter here and there. I finally stick on the lotus flowers and glaze them. I also decide to stick on some green and blue gems. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more such content.